What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, and welcome to another episode of Paramore's most depressing album, Turns 1.
Throw me into the bar, throw me in, pull me out again.
Man, I'm sure you guys know today is a big day because Paramore's fifth album, After Laughter, has came out a year ago today. And I don't know, I'm not trying to use this video to reflect because that's not the purpose of this video. I'm digging deep into After Laughter, and I want to know, especially since I did a whole album review of this album when it dropped, my first impression / reaction of that 1 year ago. I want to know, after hundreds of listens, no joke, does this album still hold up? Do I feel different about it? Are there some songs I feel like, you know what, first listen, I didn't really care for it. Second, after a year later, I'm really feeling the song. Or could it be reversed? Are there some songs that just make me sick? Who knows? That's why we have this video. So yeah, let's talk about it. After Laughter, Paramore's fifth album. Let's see if it holds up 1 year later. Man, so Hard Times. So this song will always be a big moment for me. Now, I'm not going to talk about my first time listening to this song because I actually just reminisced about that like less than a month ago when it was Hard Times anniversary, and I talked about that video a year later. But I can tell you about the first time I've heard Hard Times played live, and that was such an experience because that was the Exit In show. This is Paramore's new album cycle, their new era. Zach is back. This is a big moment. This is the first time they're playing Hard Times, and they opened up the Exit In show with Hard Times, and it's the funny thing, sonically, hearing Hard Times live is different from the actual studio version because maybe it's the acoustics of the areas I've been in, but I've noticed when you listen to Hard Times live, you can hear the bass line way more. You can hear that dun 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 dun. You can hear that line way better. That bass line, I think it's a bass line, way better live than you can hear in the studio album. I have to say that bass line is so groovy, it's so funky. And Hard Times, that song is just a banger. I will never get tired of that song. The second I'm walking, I hear that dun 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 dun, I'm like triggered. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm like, where's the action at, bro? What's happening? So Hard Times, such a banger. I will always have a sweet spot and that song in my heart. All right, so first song we haven't heard. This is Rose Colored Boy. Very groovy. Okay, I feel California vibes. B, aggressive. I love that. Hearts are breaking. Ooh. This sounds like it needs to be like on Clueless or something, like a 90s cult movie film. Rose Colored Boy, man, this song, there is truly no song like Rose Colored Boy. That chant though? That chant? What, like that cheerleader, like I am like, just like, woo, like that puts you in an instant mood. And it's funny because Rose Colored Boy is just a song talking about like, man, you're over here sitting in your fantasy world, thinking everything's all perfect, trying to make me look at the bright side. And I'm like, psych, bitch, I can't. And I'm like, a year later, this is their leading single right now. And, Paramore, they're not really pushing it as much as they have been. And I think that's something they've been doing this whole era, and that's okay. I personally just wish everybody in the world knew about Rose Colored Boy like they knew Ain't It Fun, because I'm just telling you, I haven't heard it on the radio yet, and if if I'm driving down the car and I hear somebody saying low key, no pressure, just know I'm gonna flip out of my car and start cheering with them. I'm just saying, I'm just letting y'all know.
The best is over and the worst is yet to. Is it enough to keep on hoping when the rest have given up?
And Told You So. That song is just, it's too beautiful. The whole Taylor's part, that that's, oh my god, like literally the whole song. Like, it's funny because I'm probably like the only person that like tries to sing every guitar part between, like, I hate to say I told you, like between Haley singing and like the second, it's kind of like almost like a back and forth. Like Haley sings a part and then the guitar answers. I'm probably the only person that tries to sing Haley's part and then do the guitar part afterwards. So like towards the end of the song, I'm like out of breath, like it's just so good and so interactive and just throw me into the fire. Boy, such a perfect song. Told You So, I can't say, there's like, I would never be able to say enough about Told You So. When the rest have given up and they go, I hate to say I told you so. They love to say they told me so. But here it goes. Forgiveness by Paramore off their new album, After Laughter. Here it goes. Wait, I'm trying to find a beat of this. I can't get it. I'm just bad.
Maybe I'll never notice in you. You want forgiveness.
Ooh, this is sweet.
I just can't do it.
Paramore taking ownership again of their feelings. They're like, I can't do it yet. Fourth song, Forgiveness. Man, I don't know if you ever been around me when this song comes on. This song, like, I don't even be singing about anybody, or it's like I really can't relate to. I mean, I can't relate to the song about, you know, like people be wanting forgiveness. I'm like, no, bro, I'm good. Like, it's like, but I can't say like personally, there's not a single person in my life that I think about instantly, or you know, this song really doesn't hit that chord for me personally in my life yet. But when this song comes on, bro, I sing it like I'm singing it to my ex-lover for some reason. Like, this song will always get me. If you see my Snapchats of me singing Forgiveness, it's a mess. But bro, I be singing that song with my whole life, bro. Like, that song is so good. It's so sweet. And I just remember my first time hearing it. It's like, I love Haley's vocals because he's like, you want forgiveness. And I just remember hearing that first time, it kind of reminded me of like a cradle, just like rocking back and forth. Such a great song. Like I said, if you ever see me, like when that song comes on, just know I'm not singing about anybody, but I am singing it like I'm singing for somebody.
Turn left onto
This is insincere. We're all so fake happy, and I know fake happy.
Fake Happy, bro. It's such a good song. I probably said every song on this album is just such a good song, but Fake Happy, man, what is there to say about Fake? Like, maybe I should listen to the song and then maybe I'll have something to say about Fake Happy. Oh, please, I bet everybody here is fake happy too. Fake Happy, bro. Fake Happy is a banger, bro. Like, I remember that first time hearing that. I love making you believe. And at first I was like, what the hell is going on in this song? Like, what is this song leading up to? What is this like filter, like this voice messagey, like voice filter they're putting over Haley's voice? And then it comes in with the oh bro, like I was like, I was like, what is going on? Like, such a good song, conceptually very strong, because it's kind of funny because fake happy, I believe, is not really a concept most people have ever really thought of. Like, it's definitely a concept everybody's probably like felt before, but nobody's ever sat down and very meta-y, just like, oh, this situation is very fake happy. And it's kind of funny because now it's like, I'll be watching movies and somebody's like, something fake happy. I'm like, what? And it's just kind of funny, like you don't really become aware of fake happy or just the fact that's a thing until, you know, this Paramore song. So shout out to Fake Happy. It's such a real thing. And personally, I don't really pertain to that song because there's not been any, like, I'm like the least fake happy person there is, because if there's something I don't like, I don't like. And like if there's a job or a situation, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, that's just me. That's how my mind works. And it might be bad in some ways, but hey, I have to say this song's a banger. Fake Happy, bro, I don't know what else to say. A banger.
26 is such a beautiful song. It's talking about how it's really important to like keep up hope, and I think that I've had such a blessed life that I can't really relate to the song so much that I need it, but I know it's such a good song that other people are gonna need it.
26, man. Hold on to hope if you got it. Don't let it go for nobody. 26, bro. Funny because I left the song out on accident on the original review. And 26, I still to this day, like 26 is such a good song. Honestly, it's kind of funny because I think when it was like tour 2 or something, I don't know. I can't remember, there's so many tours. But there was a moment where Paramore, they were playing Hate to See Your Heart Break, but not 26 for like people in like Europe or something. And I'm like, wait, why would you have Hate to See Your Heart Break, a song you played maybe 1,000 times, and you're not playing 26? I know people really want to hear 26, and I don't know, bro. That song is so good. Like again, I said originally a year ago, 26. I feel like this is a very strong song with strong message. Hold on to hope if you got it. I really think it's like really preaching and it heals people. Me personally, I can't pertain to the song because that's not me. I just don't get that exact feeling. Love the song though. It's kind of funny because I just know there was like Paramore fans talking about like, oh, don't sing this song out loud when Paramore's performing live. It's such an intimate moment and I hate when people sing over it. I'm like, bro, like, can you not politicize everything for a second? Like, some people, when they want to relate to a song, they sing the hell out of it out loud. Some people, they just want to be intimate and they just want to hold it to themselves, just like at church. I know pastors, like, you know, people praise differently. Some people praise dance, you know, they be shouting their hallelujahs, you know, speaking in tongues and stuff, and some people are laid back. So it's just like, bro, let's not politicize this song. 26, such a great song. If you want to sing it to your lungs, go out, please do. If you want to sit back, relax, and just groove to the sweet sounds of Taylor strumming his guitar, go for it, bro. 26, such a great song.
Number 7, Pool. Let's go. Very ethereal already. Wind chimes. Yo, if Zach made a visual, I know. Can this be the whole song?
Yeah.
Just. Wait, how did they fit this beat in between the wind chimes? This is impossible. What? Seriously? What? You see my nasty lanky legs. Why can I not fit myself inside this frame?
Bro, Pool. This song gives me so hype. Bro, Pool is another one of these songs on After Laughter where I can't speak about this directly. There's never been a lover in my life where I just want to keep diving back in. Like, I just can't relate exactly to the lyrics of the song and the meaning, but for some reason when this song comes on, bro, the second I hear those wind chimes, bro, I'm like going off. I'm going ham 100%. I can be out of breath. I'm like, bro, Pool's on. Like, you know I had to go 100% in. So Pool's such a banger, and it's just, I don't know what it is about that song, but you are the wind. Like, I go in, like, I try, like, I'm sure you guys heard me at Paramore shows. You're like, this guy cannot sing to save his life. But you know, bro, I don't care. That song is so good, and I will never sing Pool to the top of my lungs. I will always do that. As if the first cut wasn't deep enough, I dove in again cause I'm not into giving up. Could've got the same rush from any lover's touch. Walk get used to something new, cause no one breaks my heart like you. And you kiss me and I wish we could see what happens next. For a moment I can forget what happens in my head. If I doubt you, but you come through. Happy second chance, happy ending this time. Hey.
Alright, so next we have Grudges. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. Grudges.
Grudges, bro, a very obvious song about the relationship between Paramore, Haley, and Taylor and Zach. And I have to, funny part is that, to me, I thought this song was pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure when most Paramore fans saw the word Grudges, they were like, okay, this might be pretty obvious. But funny, because I'm pretty sure Zach contributed to this song and he didn't even know the song was about the relationship, so I always thought that was funny. But I have to say I love this song because it's very playful. I'm not The Cure expert, but something about this song feels very The Cure to me, just because the way how it's like all kind of how bouncy and kind of playful it is. I know The Cure can be really kind of, not apathetic, but there's a word I'm thinking in my head I can't think of. But they do have their kind of playful, bouncy tracks, and I feel like Grudges is one of these songs that kind of go with that vibe. Grudges, I can say this song goes with me directly because, you know, I'm 24, I just moved away from Indianapolis, and then there's a lot of friends I kind of grew up with, and you know, I've always tried to keep that door open for people. You know, like I personally never hold on to grudges because number one, I feel like my life is so blessed that it's really hard for me to keep negative feelings around when it comes to, especially because I'm a Christian, God forgives and he has mercy and forgiveness. And for me, that's such an easy trait because I'm like, God keeps blessing me, and I know I have such a big heart that, you know, even if you time and time again, well, I'm not going to keep letting it happen, but you know, when people do me wrong, I'm like, you know what, you did me wrong, but I know my God is the all provider of everything, so he's going to have me covered. I'm going to be blessed, and I just can't deal with your foolishness. But like I'm saying, grudges, I don't really keep hold grudges to things. To people. Grudges, such a great song. Feels like The Cure, very playful and bouncy, and I just love the fact that Paramore's relationship is like that, where it's just like, you know, like the song called Grudges is really kind of happy and bouncy. It's great.
Hanging on to grudges. Okay, Caught in the Middle. I have no clue what to expect from this song. Yeah, it's Caught in the Middle. Ooh, I know Zach loves this song already. It's so groovy. And it's really percussion heavy already.
I can't think of getting old. It only makes me want to die.
Dun, 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 dun. Obviously the best bass line in this whole album. Caught in the Middle, such a great song. Probably one of the best bass lines in this whole album. It's just because it's so easy and it's bouncy and it's like boom boom, kind of heavy at the same time. Honestly, I don't know if you guys caught it. My first listen of After Laughter last year, where I caught the Cure reference off the bat, boy. Like, you know, we out here, caught that the Cure reference. Probably one of the first people to do it, you know. Caught in the Middle is such a great song. I love that line. I don't need no help. I can sabotage me by myself. Don't need no one else. I can sabotage me by myself. And I love that the other line that goes with it, like, All the glory days are gone, they're over now, I'm on my own. And it's funny because there's two things I have to say about this. I remember there was this one live Paramore show, like they were in our radio, and Haley is like, okay guys, I'm gonna do one line and you guys sing the other part. And Haley's like singing it, and then like the crowd, I don't know if it's because they're not mic'd up, you can't hear them, but to us back at home, it sounds like they weren't really participating. And if I was there, I would have been screaming top of the lungs. I would, all the glory. Like y'all were like, okay, this guy is obnoxious. He's doing too much. And then it's funny because I remember on Parahoy 2 when, you know, everybody, we were waiting for Paramore's first show and Caught in the Middle comes on, bro, everybody starts singing it to the top of their lungs. And I just remember probably one of my favorite moments of all of Parahoy was everybody, before even Paramore comes to like jump off the whole cruise, everybody's just singing Caught in the Middle at the top of their lungs, having such a great time. It was such an awesome feeling. I have goosebumps right now just thinking about it.
But it won't help you now. The dream is good, don't wear it out if you don't wear it out. I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. Try to keep going, but it's not that simple.
Standing here like I'm supposed to say something. Don't hold your breath. I never said I'd save you, honey. And
I never said I'll save you, honey.
Idol Worship, bro, easily some of the most impactful, straightforward, and just powerful songs on this album. It's something that us Paramore fans can't relate to. We're on the other side of the fence. It's kind of funny because with this song, there's almost like the first time I think there's ever been a barrier or opposition between Paramore and the fans. And it's just talking about like, you can't, I'm human, you can't put all your faith on me because I will always let you down. And for me, it's like, I come from a biblical background. It's like, don't put your faith in man because they will always let you down. I'm like, Lord Jesus, you don't have to tell me twice. Like, everybody's always let me down. And not just saying, not in a very critical moment, but it's like everybody's human, so it happens. But I have to say, Idol Worship, I love this song because you can, that first part, that it kind of reminds me of like some gears grinding. You know, they're just like trying to get started. You know, just like, you know, it's like an evil, dark, heavy machine. And I just love even the first listen of hearing Idol Worship. You can hear the cynicism in Haley's vocal presence, the way she says the words, her rhythmic pattern is always kind of distorted and off kilter, and not off beat, but yeah, off kilter. It's like standing here like I'm supposed to stay. It kind of reminds me of like somebody just like at their wits end, you know, of just mentally, and they're like, you know, just trudging through a dark alley. I just love it. Just the whole lyrical, visual, it gets me in my head. Idol Worship, such a great song. And I can say, man, you know, I'm a media personality. I'm trying to get out here, and thankfully there's some momentum going. I really have to say thank you guys. But still, I've seen the other side of, more of the Paramore side of Idol Worship, and I can definitely see what they're talking about in this song.
Rolling, keep it rolling. Next, No Friend. Oof. What's this going to be, like Ignorance Part 2? Let's see. 2 tracks left. This album's so solid, so I don't even have the words, bro. I think this is the one with what's his name, Aaron Wyas from Me Without You. So this is like Haley and Taylor's dream right here. Freaking out for them.
Please let me know if there's more I can give you. If nothing comes of it, then just know we are grateful.
Next up is No Friend. Obviously, easily one of the most obscure songs ever by Paramore next to Future. Now, it's kind of funny because the first time I listened to Future, honestly, it took me a good like 2 years to kind of like Future. I didn't like it until Paramore started playing it on the Ryan Future tour, and Haley was able to do that kind of vocal, kind of layering thing she does, and just hearing the rest of the band live, that was the first time I'm really like, okay, I'm really feeling this song. Usually I kind of just like skip it, or I just end the album kind of short. I'm like, oh, be alone, be alone with me. And then Future comes on, I'm like, oh, well, the self-titled album was great. Let me go ahead and put that on pause. The Future, but Idol Worship, I feel like it's obviously they're not related. Like contextually, musically, they're not really together. Like they're not kind of like pairs, but they're very obscure. They're featured by me with Use Aaron Wise, and I was able to see him perform that with the Paramore during Pure and I see it was such a great experience. I actually love No Friend for some reason. Maybe it's my taste in music has changed and I'm able to appreciate the more obscure songs, but I can say I genuinely love No Friend, and I just love it. I've never, still to this day, I don't have all the lyrics. I never sat down and unpacked everything, but the parts I do know, like I'm no savior of yours, and you're no friend of mine. You're no friend of mine. You're no friend of mine. I'm no savior of yours, and you're no friend of mine. That is easily my most favorite part of No Friend, because it's like Aaron's, he's like building up, he's like, you're no friend of mine, and he's like, and he goes back, he's like, I'm no savior of yours, you're no friend of mine. Like I just kind of like that back and forth part. And No Friend, great song.
Last song, Tell Me How, by my favorite band on their 5th studio album, After Laughter. We're about to wrap it up. One more song, you guys. You guys ready? This is, this is Tell Me How. Last hurrah of this album. This is perfect.
Lastly, the only song Paramore refuses to listen to, just what they said off their New Zane Low interview, is Tell Me How. I have to say, this song is so just sweet. And I like it's kind of funny because Paramore songs are just literally pessimistic and optimistic at the same time. Like for a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic because it's like, wait, so am I a pessimist because I feel like people are gonna always let me down, or am I an optimist because I keep putting my faith in people? And I feel like Tell Me How is just another equivalent of this, and it's just talking about, you know, can call you stranger, can call, I don't know, I'm just saying it's like, obviously somebody's been hurt before, is about, you know, somebody, but at the same time, I think Paramore, they never really broke down the lyrics before, but at the very end where it's like, I think I can still believe, maybe it's talking about a love, and I know Haley's talked about it before with The Only Exception and some other topics where she's like, I'm not saying I don't believe love exists, maybe it just doesn't exist for me. And I feel like that last line is maybe Haley saying, you know what, maybe this love didn't work, but I still believe in that I have the capacity to have love and feel a reciprocal love again. I don't know, they haven't really broken down the lyrics, they never said that. I just feel like that's my interpretation of it. Like I said, Tell Me How, obviously I'm a pretty single boy and I can't really relate to the song like, oh, my heart's been broken and I just can't trust my lover again. Can't say that, but I have to say I do enjoy the whole feeling and vibe of Tell Me How. So that's it about After Laughter 1 year later. Does it hold up? I believe. Hell yeah, it does, boy. After Laughter. Can I say it's my favorite Paramore album? Probably not. I really feel like Brand New Eyes, for some reason, that's the most personal. That's like this song, I can't relate to every single song personally, but Brand New Eyes, bro, like every song, I swear they wrote that album for me. Even when I was 15, even at 24, I feel like that album's for me. But I can say After Laughter is the most solid Paramore album, where it's like, I can't skip any song. Every single song can literally stand by itself and be strong and solidified. So I have to say, After Laughter has been a great year. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. One day I'm gonna have a wife and kids, and I can't wait to pass this album along to my kids and have them grow up on Paramore goodness. So you guys, I want you guys to tell me down in the comments, what do you feel about After Laughter 1 year later? Do you still feel the same? Are there some songs you feel, you know, the first time you listen to it, you're like, I don't really like that much, and then maybe after a year later, you've seen it live, you know, you feel differently about that? Tell me down in the comments below. If I had to say if there's a song I had the biggest tonal shift, or I was least expecting of loving it so much, I would say it had to be Pull. I mean, I think I liked that song the first time, but I'd never expect it to hit a groove in me like it does now. Yeah. So anyways, you guys, if you kind of like my content, more Paramore content, I made a playlist that has all my Paramore videos, different vlogs. My Paramore vlogs have been great. Thank you guys for watching that and supporting that. But make sure you guys, if you enjoy me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That helps me out so much on this channel. We're growing and growing and growing. The fact that we have 2,600 zealots, on our way to 2,700 zealots on this channel that support me. And not only that, we're a family here, you guys. Like, I want us all to be friends. Like, this is our own personal safe space. Like, I don't want people intruding on our safe space. This is your safe space. This is my safe space / creative space. And the fact that there's 2,700 of you guys makes me feel so good. So if you want to join the family, if you want to become a zealot, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out on this channel. And make sure you turn on post notifications. YouTube sucks. Their algorithm sucks. So pretty much if you don't hit that bell, you might not see all my videos. But anyways, you guys, my name is Wesley Lindsay. Thank you, Paramore, so much for just everything this past year. I mean, personally, I feel like, you know, we have some kind of relationship. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's boastful or just too much, or, you know, Wesley's out of his mind to say that he has some kind of relationship with Paramore. But honestly, we do, and I'm just very thankful. I never thought the band, when I was 15, going through the hardest times of my life, I'm just very thankful for them and what they've done for me. Not only throughout the years, well, just this past year, but throughout the years. And I just want them to know anything you see me do, like getting on TV shows or great jobs or any power move I make, and there's some I'm working on right now that's insane, but I want them to know, like, I am kind of like a byproduct of them. Like, I know for sure I would not be who I am, how confident and loving and compassionate and forgiving and positive and everything. Like, some of my best traits and some of my most mature and just emotionally strong traits come for Paramore. No joke. So I want to say thank you guys. You guys might not get it. You might not ever understand it, but you guys, I really do want to contribute a lot of my success, personally, artistically, whatever. It's through you guys. So thanks. Haley, Zach Taylor, even past members, Josh, Jeremy, the other people I can't really remember, like Hunter Lamb and stuff like that. All I have to say is thank you. And, you know, happy birthday, After Laughter. And, you know, we just got the rest of our lives to go. All right, I've been talking way too long. Way too long. Comment, like, subscribe, Wesley Lindsay, and I'm out of this. Peace. Bye. Trying to keep it brand friendly, ad revenue friendly here.